What is up? What is up? What is up, awesome people of the internet? Guys, game one is here. Game one is here of the WNBA Finals for 2024. I am excited about it. We got the Minnesota Lynx, the number 2 seed in the WNBA versus the number 1 seed, the New York Liberty. Guys, the New York Liberty is a team that has never won a WNBA championship. The Minnesota Lynx is a team that has won the WNBA championship 4 times. Both teams are very excited to make it happen. The first 2 games will be taking place in New York. Guys, Spike Lee is in the building. The other fans are in the building, and we are about to watch a fantastic game of women's basketball. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are really ready because it's about to be fun. It is about to be fun. Okay? What's up, CAC? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Hope y'all are doing well, guys. I do want to talk about what we expect to see. I expect to see the New York Liberty win this first game. I do think it's going to be close in the first half, and it's going to get a little bit more of a lead as the second half goes on. But ultimately, the Minnesota Lynx will be ready to go. But ultimately, I do think that the New York Liberty do win this game. I think that Brianna Stewart is going to be the playoff Stewie that we know her to be. Brianna Stewart has averaged 22.7 points a game in her WNBA Finals career, and so I think she's about to do her thing today. So I'm just saying she's gonna have a fantastic game, and Napheesa Collier is gonna have a fantastic game. But ultimately, the X factor in this game will really be Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina Ionescu is going to be sort of the cheat code. Brianna Stewart's going to get hers. Napheesa's going to get hers. They're going to kind of equal each other out in a certain sense. It's going to be about everybody else. What can everybody else do? That is the question. That is the question. Oh, wow. They're showing a shot right here of the WNBA countdown, folks, and behind them, the New York Liberty fans have their phone lights up, and it looks pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool visual to see. I'm just saying. Con Landon, yes, Con Landon giving y'all some facts in the chat. Says the WNBA announced today that the league will be changing the best of 3 opening round playoff format in 2025 to give the lower seed team at least one home game. That would be game 2. That is correct. So it's going to be a 1-1-1 series. Game 1 will be at the higher seed. Game 2 will be at the lower seed. Game 3 will be at the higher seed. All right, so that's kind of the thing. Also, the WNBA did announce that the WNBA Finals for 2025 will be a best of 7. Okay, it will be a best of 7. Also, the WNBA announced today that the Golden State Valkyries will get the number 5 pick in the 2025 regular season draft. Okay. All right. Back to the basics. Is asking about Crystal Robinson. Guys who don't know, Crystal Robinson was an assistant coach for the Chicago Sky. Definitely the best, most high-profile assistant coach for the Chicago Sky. For some reason, she did disappear from the team. She was there at the beginning of the season, and she just faded away. She left the team. There was really mum's the word in terms of like what was happening to her until they finally said she's no longer with the team. What happened? Don't know. But it's disappointing because Crystal Robinson, was the biggest name when it came to the assistant coach for the Chicago Sky. So like that was just another unknown, confusing thing that happened with the Chicago Sky this year, but one of many things. Anyway, guys, we're not going to talk about Chicago Sky in this stream, so that is the one and only comment about the Chicago Sky that I will reference. Everything else will be about the Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty, okay? So who y'all got? Who y'all got winning? Let me know in the chat who y'all have winning, okay? Deion said heard 44 games down to. Is that what Kathy said today? I know she was planning on doing that. I didn't listen to the whole press conference, so that's cool. That is cool. Neek says, Quita, don't say that the stadium looks full. I didn't say the stadium looks full. The stadium looks good. Says Caitlin, went away. Says, Caitlin fans want everyone to believe no one is watching without Caitlin Clark. LOL, I'm just being messy. People are still watching. It's just not as many people. That's just the truth. People are still watching. The semifinals was a record-breaking semifinals in terms of viewership. But it still, even though it was a record-breaking semis based off of what has happened for the semis, it still wasn't as good as the first round that included Caitlin Clark. So yes, when Caitlin Clark is in stuff, numbers are gonna go up, right? Numbers are gonna go up. But still, we're still seeing awesome amount of fans. I don't know if today's a sellout, but the crowd looks really, really good. It looks really, really awesome for the crowd. The starting lineup, we have Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, Bridget Carlton, Nafisa Collier, and Alana Smith. And for the New York Liberty, we have a very consistent lineup of Sabrina Ionescu, Benijah, Laney Hamilton, Leonie Feebage, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. So who y'all get? They got those towels waving in New York. And the crowd is all the way towards the top. It looks good. It looks really, really good. I'm very curious about that CAC. I'm not sure who Phoebe is going to guard. I could totally see her guarding K-Mac. I could totally see that. But Leonie Phoebe is 6'4", so she really can guard any position on the court. So we'll actually see who she ends up guarding. All right, tip off is underway, and the New York Liberty have won the tip. We got Brianna Stewart playing PG. She gets the screen. We got Sabrina Ionescu misses the shot. Courtney Williams gets the rebound. She gets the screen. That was a nice high screen. Pump fake. She gets it to Alana Smith. Alana tried to do that extra pass to Nafisa Collier. She probably should have shot it. It was a turnover. Sabrina Ionescu gets it to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel gets the lay and the foul. Smart. You go straight to Jonquel. There we go. That's exactly what you got to do. That's exactly what you need to do. You need Jonquel Jones with a double-double in today's game. And she is about to go for the three-point play with the free throw. And she hits it. All right, Courtney Williams taking the ball down the court. She is guarded by Leonie Feebage. Okay. So they got a lot of length on that point guard role. Okay. On defense. Bridget Carlton gets the basketball. Bridget Carlton picks up her dribble, looking for somebody to pass to. She's trying to get it to somebody. She gets it to Kayla McBride. K-Mac, 5 on the shot clock. She's guarded by Benijah Laney Hamilton. K-Mac misses the shot in the paint. Good defense by Benijah. Sabrina gets it to Jonquel. Jonquel to Leonie Feebage. Leonie to Sabrina. She has Bridget Carlton on her. She gets a screen. Sabrina now has Courtney Williams on her. She gets it to Benijah. Benijah with the screen. Goes for the three-point shot. Misses. Offensive rebound and put back by Brianna Stewart. All right, let's go. New York Liberty 5-0 run. K-Mac has the basketball. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney decides to not go for the screen. What a pump fake. And guys, I just spotted with my little eye. I see Courtney Williams' dad in the building. He is in the building. Brianna Stewart for a three-point shot. She misses. Rebound goes to Nafisa Collier. But Courtney Williams' dad is in the building. He is sitting right behind the bench. Nafisa picks up her dribble in the paint. She passes to Atlanta. Now to Courtney. Courtney Williams Got off the screen, passes it to Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride with the 3-point bucket. Okay. All right. Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. Picks up a dribble. There's no cuts to the basket. She gets it to Benijah Laney Hamilton. Benijah backing down, gets it to Phoebage. Phoebage! Straight up cash. Cash. Wow. That was nice. Nice shot. Very, very nice shot. Kayla McBride with the basketball. K-Mac picks up a dribble. Tries to pass it to Alana Smith. The ball was knocked out of bounds. It is staying with the Minnesota Lynx. Yeah, Courtney Williams doing it. This is the second time she has initiated the offense. The first time she went for a nice layup. This time, crossover to a pass. Courtney Williams with basketball. Courtney Williams, mid-range jumper off the rim. All right, Brianna Stewart with the basketball. She gets the screen. Stewie gets it to John Quell. John Quell's like, let me go for this 3. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound to Benijah. Benijah to Stewie. Stewie for 3. That was nice. That was real nice. I'm surprised to see that Nafisa hasn't really gotten a good look just yet from the field. So we're gonna see. Bridget Carlton has the basketball. Will Nafisa get the basketball? She gets tied up. Oh man. Good defense by Sabrina and Jonquel. Jonquel gets it to Phoebage. Phoebage for 3, and she hits it. Man. Leonie Phoebage, have yourself a party. 2 3-point shots for Leonie. We got Jonquel Jones getting into action with a 3-point play. We got Brianna Stewart getting into action as well. We got some fantastic defense by Sabrina Ionescu, and this New York Liberty team is rocking and rolling. And yeah. Minnesota Lynx, y'all got to get the ball to Nafisa Collier. That's what you need to do. Get the ball to Nafisa Collier and play some defense, okay? That is what this team needs to do. Neek says Liberty is speeding them up on offense. They are. This New York Liberty team is a team that wants to run. They want to run. And they like, hey, they got two players who can run. It could either be Stewie or Sabrina. Either one of them can run, and they're going to be good. CSC says, great start. I'm glad I wasn't late to the game. Yeah, that's a really good start to this game. Liberty, but guys, it's a game of runs. So like, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Right? They'll come back. The Minnesota Lynx will come back. But terrible start. Good timeout by the Minnesota Lynx. Cheryl Reeve got to be like, hey guys, what you doing? You're going against our game plan. Nafisa Collier needs to touch the ball every single time. And y'all need to sit down on defense. Okay? And get those rebounds. Don't allow that 3-point shot by Brianna Stewart. That was because of the offensive rebound. We got to see this look a little bit better. Con Lenny says, Quita, I call the change of the first round best of 3 game playoff format to now give the lower seeded team at least one home playoff game, the Caitlin Clark rule. I mean, it is. Yeah, you can call it the Caitlin Clark rule. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's about. Teams have been complaining about this for forever, right? Teams have been complaining about this forever. The idea that a team can get to the playoffs and not have a home game, that sucks. That's always been a problem. But the reason why the WNBA has changed it now is because Caitlin, of course. You know, the Fever fans were mad that they didn't make the playoffs. And so, like, I get it. I think I actually have no problem with it. I know some people are upset that they made that change specifically for Caitlin. But at the same time, hey, the WNBA is trying to make money. They're smart to realize where at least some of the money is coming from. You know, a good amount of the money is coming from. All right. Kayla McBride gets it to Bridget Carlton for 3. She was wide open, and she gets it to go. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right. Sabrina Ionescu to Brianna Stewart. Passes down low to Febich. Febich, turn around. Misses the shot in the paint off defensive rebound by Atlanta Smith. Courtney Williams does ring around the rosy. She gets fouled by Benigilini Hamilton. Donovan, I would prefer a 5-game series, but you know, if they're not going to do that, at least do a 1-1-1. All right. Nafisa Collier with the basketball. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney to Atlanta Smith for 3. Misses the shot. Rebound, Jonquel Jones. All right, Sabrina Ionescu passes out to Benija. She gets a screen. She passes out to Sabrina. Sabrina with the long 3-point shot. Ionescu misses. Courtney Williams gets it to Nafisa Collier. She is double teamed. Passes right back out. Courtney to Atlanta Smith. Tries to do the reverse layup. She misses. Brandon Stewart with the basketball. It's Febich. Down low. Jonquel Jones. Turn around. Jumper. She gets fouled. She's going to have another opportunity for a 3-point play. Wow. Wow. Once again, you are getting Jonquel Jones good looks early in the game. Because, yeah, that was no foul. Yeah. Oh, bad. Oh, dang. Yeah, they showed that replay. That was a bad call by the refs. So that's number 1, the first bad call of the game. Let's see how many there are. Yeah, that was a bad call. That wasn't a foul. That's messed up. Because Atlanta Smith, she struggles with foul trouble because that wasn't even a foul. All right. Anyway, Atlanta was trying to get it to Kayla McBride, but she throws it too high. It is a turnover. Yeah, there was no foul. There was no foul. All right, Stewie. Come on. That was a bad foul. That was a bad call too. All right, so Atlanta Smith just got called for a foul. That other foul was not on Atlanta Smith. It was on somebody else. All right, Brandon Stewart to Sabrina. Sabrina in the paint, off the rim. She misses. Offensive rebound to Jonquel Jones, who gets it right up and in. Wow. Okay. We see Kayla McBride get to the basket, gets fouled on the layup. She's going to head to the line for 2 shots. Come on, man. Yeah, bad calls at 2. Yeah. 2 bad calls so far. Both are beneficial to the New York Liberty. All right, K-Mac makes the free throws. All right, Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. She gets the screen. Sob to Jonquel to Phoebich. Phoebich passes back inside to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel just about to work today. Jonquel Jones with the footwork gets the lay-in to go. Wow. Choo. Nafisa Collier pulls up for a mid-range shot, gets it to go. Wow. Jonquel Jones is crazy active in today's game. Crazy active. All right, Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. She gets the screen. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it to Stewie. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Stewie trying to work with Nafisa. Oh, Stewie tried to get the shot off. She gets her shot blocked by Nafisa, and there is a shot clock violation. All right, Courtney Williams with the basketball. K-Mac to Maisha Hines-Allen to Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton smartly passes it down low to Nafisa. Nafisa about to work. Nafisa misses the shot. Offensive rebound for for Jonquel Jones. Jonquel passes it to Stewie, wide open. She misses the shot. Rebound, Maisha. Maisha gets to the Courtney. Courtney back to Maisha. Maisha jags the layup. Ball goes out of bounds, and the ball goes to the New York Liberty. All right, Phoebich to Brandon Stewart. Oh, Courtney Williams almost stole that. Stewie for 3. Misses. Oh, Kayla Thornton tried to save the basketball, but ends up hitting the front row. Yeah, Kayla Thornton has like a heart or something. She has she has like some designs on her hair. I like it. Looks cool. It's like she has 2 hearts on both sides of her braids. Oh, Niara Sabli is in the game. Okay. I think that's a good decision. That's a good decision. All right, Kayla Thornton for 3. Kayla misses the shot. Niara Sabli for the rebound. She gets to the Sob. Sob misses. Rebound, Courtney Vandersloot. She gets it back to Sabrina Ionescu for 3. And Sabrina's like, hey, man, I got it to fall eventually. Kayla McBride gets her shot blocked. Look like that might have been on Sabli. Sabrina with another 3-point bucket. As Ryan Rucco usually says, you bet. You bet. Courtney Williams gets to the line, gets into the paint, makes the layup. Vandersloot with the basketball. Vandersloot with a little crossover. Sloot gets to the paint, gets fouled, and makes the shot. Wow. What a start for this New York Liberty team. It is like they just shot out of a cannon. They just shot out of a cannon. Guys, what are we watching? What are we watching, guys? Whew. Man. Courtney Vandersloot just cooked Courtney Williams on that one. Man. Vandersloot just cooked Courtney Williams. Man. Courtney Vandersloot just comes in the game. She just comes in the game, gets 2 assists to Sabrina Ionescu for a 3-point shot. Choo. Man. What a start. What a start. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. It really does help the channel out a whole lot. Hit that like button. What do y'all think about this game? Y'all think it's about to be a blowout? Is anybody changing their opinions about how long this series is going to go? I still think it's going to go 5 games. I hope it goes 5 games. We're going to see. But Courtney Vandersloot makes that free throw. Natisha Heidemann has the basketball, kickball, staying with the New York Liberty. Staying with the Minnesota Lynx, I should say. Written 12, I completely agree. We need way more touches for Napheesa Collier. Way more touches. Natisha Heidemann with the basketball. She gets the screen. Natisha to Maisha Hines-Allen. Maisha gets fouled, makes the layup, and is going to head to the line for one shot. That's a big bucket. That was a big, big bucket for the Minnesota Lynx. She's kind of redeeming herself from jagging that other layup. All right, Maisha, let's see if you're going to make a free throw. Maisha, she makes the free throw. All right. Sabrina Ionescu taking the ball up. She gets to Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney to Stewie. Stewie guarded heavily by Fee. Ball goes to Sabrina Ionescu, who now has Fee on her. Sabrina trying to make something work. Pulls up for the basket off the backboard, and she gets it in. Sabrina Ionescu with 8 points to start the game. Natisha Heidemann has the basketball. She gets it to Napheesa Collier. Fee, it's your time to work. Fee, pump fake, gets the jumper to go, and it is cash. All right, Stewie gets it to Sluty. Sluty back to Stewie, but the ball is missed, and also we are at the end of the first quarter. Guys, what a first quarter. It's wild. That first quarter was wild. Literally shot out of a cannon. 10 points for Jonquel Jones. Now, guys, you all know every single game, the goal for the New York Liberty is to get Jonquel Jones a double-double. That's the goal. Every single game is to get Jonquel Jones a double-double, and she already got 10 points. Now, all she got to do is get those rebounds. 32 points. 32 points for the New York Liberty in the first quarter. Not the first half, the first quarter. And the Minnesota Lynx is a really good defensive team, so the fact that the New York Liberty are getting whatever they want is a problem. We have seen several baskets off of offensive rebounds that turns into a really good shot for the New York Liberty. We are seeing them just sort of hustle down the court and just be the faster team. Like, again, I say they got shot out of a cannon because that's what it looked like. It looked like they got shot out of a cannon. And yes, we saw Minnesota call a timeout early in that first quarter, and they still weren't able to get it together. So we're going to see ultimately. Oh my goodness, guys. They're playing a commercial of people yawning, and it just made me yawn. So I don't know if y'all just saw that commercial too. Winning isn't comfortable, okay? But this is wild. Wild. 8 points for Sabrina Ionescu, 10 points for Jonquel Jones. This is exactly what this team needs to be doing. Exactly. Napheesa Collier needs way more touches. She needs way more touches, and this team needs to actually get stops. Put a body on a body, box out, get those rebounds, and push it when you get on offense. You got to. You absolutely got to. Because otherwise, man, y'all, we in for a crazy blowout today. If Minnesota don't get it together, if they don't get Napheesa Collier to basketball, if they don't start setting screens, set some real screens. This Minnesota Lynx team plays exceptionally well when they set real screens and somebody's usually wide open. We are actually seeing New York play a lot of really good defense because they have active hands, and they're just sort of everywhere, right? And we're seeing Minnesota, not really getting players open. And Minnesota, they're good at getting players open, okay? They play a very fluid type of offense, right? But we're not seeing that today. We're not seeing that right now. Set, screens, cut, move. Movement on offense. That's what this team needs to be doing. Because otherwise, they screwed if they don't. Hassan says Jonquel is killing him. She sure is. She sure is killing them. And to be honest with you, there's no response for Jonquel Jones. Who's going to who can actually stop her on the Minnesota Lynx? Who? Because Nafisa's on Breanna Stewart. Alana Smith gonna wind up getting fouled out, guarding Jonquel Jones. Myisha Hines-Allen is too short. So, the Minnesota Lynx are in a tough spot guarding Jonquel Jones. A real tough spot. Oh, is that Xander Lassini that we see coming in the game? All right, Nafisa Kari with the basketball. She's working on Jonquel Jones. Nafisa misses the lay. Ball goes out of bounds. It is going to the New York Liberty. All right, so on the court we have Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, Myisha Hines-Allen, Cecilia Xander Lassini, and Natisha Heidemann for the Minnesota Lynx. Oh, fantastic steal by Myisha Hines-Allen. And a fantastic defense by Courtney Vandersloot to strip her from the basketball. Wow. Okay. Courtney Vandersloot almost turned over the basketball, but then she was able to stop Myisha from getting that easy score. Natisha Heidemann gets to the Kayla McBride. Kayla for three. Kayla misses. We got Kennedy Burke who got the rebound on that one. Courtney Vandersloot gets to the Jonquel Jones. Jonquel picks up a dribble. And Jonquel turns it over. A little bit lazy basketball for New York. Kayla to Myisha. To Xander Lassini. Xander Lassini to Myisha Hines-Allen down low, who gets the 2-point bucket. All right. And Sandy Brondello has seen enough, and she calls an early timeout. Guys, there are things that make a great coach a great coach. The decision right there for Sandy Brondello in a minute and 20 seconds to say, you know what? I'm calling an early timeout because this team is not, we need to nip this run in a bud. We need to stop this momentum that the Minnesota Lynx are getting. Let's call a timeout. So guys, there are little things that take a good coach into a great coach. And knowing how and when to call timeouts is critical. Absolutely critical. And it's one of those things that like a lot of we as fans, a lot of times we don't notice, right? We don't notice it. But calling an early timeout like this could prevent Minnesota from going on like an 8-0 run, right? It's early. Yes, it is very, very early. However, just you have to know when to call those things. And Sandy Brondello is a really good coach, and she's like, hey, we started the quarter. We had a good stop on defense. And we had a turnover. Yes, we ultimately prevented them from scoring on off of that turnover, but then we get the ball again, and we turn the ball over again. We had 2 quick turnovers, and then which led to a easy layup by the Minnesota Lynx. Sure, did the Minnesota Lynx only score 2 points? Yes, but it's the principle of the matter. You need to nip this stuff in the bud before it develops into more. You had 2 turnovers. You don't want to get to 3 to 4 to 5. And those turnovers were on bad passes. Those were bad passes. Courtney Vandersloot, bad pass, which Myisha Hines-Allen stole. And then we saw Jonquel Jones do a bad pass, and then Cecilia Zanna-Lassini ends up stealing that basketball. This is a team that is extremely talented, but not only do they have great players for the New York Liberty, they also have a great head coach. And again, this separates the good from the great. So when we talk about certain coaches, and especially newer coaches, when we say like, oh, this coach struggles when it comes to timeouts and knowing when to call those, this is an example of that. This is an example of like when you should call a timeout, not when they make a 9-0 run. No, it's too late to call a timeout then. They got all the momentum. So it's a small little detail about the women's game, and I wanted to talk about that. I want to talk about that because a lot of coaches do struggle with this. A lot of coaches do struggle. All right, we are getting back into it. Guys, if y'all can hit that like button, that really does help the channel out a whole lot. Please, please, please hit that like button. And we are about to get back into it. Courtney Vandersloot inbounding the basketball. She gets it to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina to Courtney. Courtney passes inside to Jonquel Jones. Back to Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney with a mid-range jumper gets it to go. Good shot by Courtney Vandersloot. All right. Natisha Heidemann gets the screen. Natisha to Nafisa Collier, who misses a 3-point shot. Courtney Vandersloot passes it up to Jonquel Jones, who gets the layup and gets the foul. Wow. This is the third 3-point play that Jonquel Jones has had today. The third 3-point play. Wow, 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 wow. And did you notice? Right when Courtney Vandersloot got that ball, what did she do? She looked straight up. She looked up and was like, let me find the key player on our team right now. And that was Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones scoring. Yeah, Dion, she might have 30 tonight. She is on fire. On fire. 37 New York, 21 Minnesota. All right, Natisha Heidemann has the basketball. She gets to Zanna-Lassini, who airballs that 3-point shot. Wow, that was bad. That was very, very bad. Ooh. But Jonquel Jones, 13 points in this game so far. 13 points. Wow. Courtney Vandersloot passes it to Stewie to Benijah. Benijah to JJ. 5 on the clock. Phoebich for 3. Misses the shot. Rebound, Myisha Hines-Allen. Oh, my goodness. Myisha, bad communication with Natisha Heidemann. Myisha ends up throwing it out of bounds. Wow, this team looks way out of whack. Way out of whack. Thank you so much, Will, for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Says, thanks for the awesome commentary, Quita. Well, I thank you for your support. That's very much appreciated, guys. Very much appreciated. Benijah Hamilton gets the screen. Benijah goes for the mid-range jumper. Misses. Alana Smith with the rebound. Courtney Williams gets the screen. Courtney to Myisha to Zanna-Lassini. Zanna-Lassini almost fell. She passes it to Courtney Williams before she did. Courtney to Bridget Carlton for 3. Misses the shot. Wow. This team is discombobulated. Leonie Phoebich with the basketball to Benijah Hamilton. Benijah to Courtney Vandersloot. Oh my goodness, Courtney Vandersloot, what a pass to Benijah Hamilton for the lay-in. Wow. What a pass. Woo-wee. And Cheryl Reeve is like, this is too much. Time out, time out, time out. Y'all playing like trash. Y'all, Courtney Vandersloot, wow. That pass, man. That pass. Benijah Lenny Hamilton gets it to Courtney Vandersloot, and Benijah knew exactly what Courtney Vandersloot wanted. She passed the ball to Sloot. Benijah, what did she do? She dived straight to the basket. And it was on a diagonal, which gave Courtney Vandersloot a perfect dime pass to Benijah Lenny Hamilton. Wow. What a pass. Cheryl Reeve, she called the timeout. She's been calling the timeouts in good moments. It's just that her team is not responding. The Minnesota Lynx is not responding to the changes that they need to make. Not responding at all. Maybe it is tiredness that's getting to them. Maybe it's something. Because this is not the Minnesota defense and offense that we're used to. This isn't. This is not. And so we're going to see what happens. We are going to see what happens. Lighthouse says, prediction, it's not going to stop. This is the game all night. I'm calling it right now. Lynx meet tonight, y'all. Lynx meet tonight, y'all. Oh, man. Too bad the Lynx ain't got their mascot, Prowl, in the building. Prowl will be eating for dinner tonight. Oh, man. That's funny. Antoine says, never say Fee should be MVP again. Asia would never, LOL. You want to know something interesting, right? Asia Wilson's team is at home in Las Vegas watching the game on TV. And Nafisa Collier's team is in New York trying to win a championship. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Machiavelli says Stewie and JJ length is bothering Fee. Yeah, and Nafisa's kind of forcing it. Like that 3-point shot that she took, she forced that. Road 2 says Lynx will probably lose this one, but I think it will go to 5. I still think it'll go to 5. I mean, my opinion could change, but right now I still think it's going to go to 5 games. All right. Nafisa Collier with the basketball. Gets to the Kayla McBride. To Alana Smith. Courtney Williams. Courtney back to K-Mac. To Courtney for 3. Courtney Williams misses. Ball knocked out. It is staying with the Minnesota Lynx. All right. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Williams. Get to the Fee. Fee to Smith. Alana Smith for 3. Misses the shot. What a long rebound. Kayla McBride for 3. K-Mac gets it to go. Nice. All right. Brianna Stewart, she puts the ball down and Nafisa Collier just ties it right back up. Yeah, that was... Yeah, Nafisa. Nafisa with the tie up. All right. Tip is controlled by the New York Liberty. Sabrina. She's guarded by Nafisa. Sabrina gets her shot blocked by Nafisa. Benigni Hamilton gets it to Breanna Stewart with the bucket. Nice job by Benigni Hamilton, giving her team a extra opportunity. Oh, nice pass. Courtney Williams to Alana Smith. All right, Stewie with the basketball. Stewie to Laney Hamilton. She gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina gets the screen. To Phoebich for three. Misses. Rebound, Alana Smith. Fee to K-Mac. Oh, nice pass. K-Mac to Fee. She passes back out to Alana. Now to Courtney Williams. We are seeing a lot of stagnant play. 5 seconds on the shot clock. K-Mac. Wow. We are seeing very, very, very static play by the Minnesota Lynx. Very stagnant. And if you're Minnesota, how do you fix this for the second half? How do you fix this? All right, Stewie. Almost got a turnover. She gets it to Sabrina for a long three-point shot. She misses. Kayla McBride has the basketball. Kayla is pushing it. Kayla gets the layup up to go. All right. Sabrina to Benijah Laney Hamilton in the corner. Benijah backing down Courtney Williams. Turnaround. Jumper. She gets her shot blocked. Niara Sabli has it. Gets it to Benijah. Now to Phoebich. Phoebich for three. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound, Niara. But she knocks it off of her leg. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Minnesota basketball. All right. Courtney Williams. Gets to the lane. Misses the shot, but she does get fouled. So she's going to head to the line for 2 shots. They showing her dad in the building. Her dad is Mr. Cool. Her dad looked like Mr. Cool. I think you're right. CAC. CAC says, I guess if I'm Cheryl Reeve, call this game a wash, put in the bench, and rest my starters. I'm sort of kidding, but if the Liberty keeps this up, isn't much that could be done. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not a bad idea. Is that a bad look? Sure. But at the same time, get your players more rest. All right. Phoebich. She passes out to Ionescu. Ionescu gets the screen. Sabrina with the runner. Misses the shot. Nafisa Collier controls it. Fee taking it herself. Nafisa gets it to go in the paint. I mean, it is only a 9-point game, so it's not like it's like over. It is only a 9-point game. 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes for Minnesota. All right, Phoebich with the basketball. Gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina misses the 3-point shot. Rebound, Kayla McBride. K-Mac gets it up to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa with the layup. It is a 10-0 run. 10-0 run. Wow. Minnesota, way to climb back. All right, Breanna Stewart with the basketball. She has Bridget Carlton on her. Stewie gets it to Phoebich for 3. Phoebich misses. Rebound. Bridget Carlton. Carlton gets a screen. Carlton, mid-range, misses the shot. Oh, Nafisa almost controlled that rebound. Sabrina has it. Sabrina for 3. Oh my God. It hit everywhere on the rim. And she gets it to go. There's a foul on Leonie Feebage, and looks like Feebage may have hurt her ribs there. Gail King is looking on. Yeah. That was a fantastic screen by Atlanta Smith, though. That was a fantastic screen. That was a fantastic screen. FM, that wasn't on Atlanta. That was not on Atlanta, on Atlanta Smith. Atlanta Smith only has 1 foul right now. She only has 1 foul. That was on Feebage, because that's on her teammates, honestly. That is on her teammates for not calling out that screen. All right. She made her free throws. Courtney Vandersloot with the basketball. She gets it to Sabrina. Back to Courtney. Courtney Vandersloot traveled. Turnover. All right, Bridget Carlton with the basketball. To Courtney Williams. Courtney to Kayla Wright. K-Mac. Cross court to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Williams, she got to do something. She tried to pass it to Nafisa Collier, and the shot clock violation has occurred. She should have just shot something up. Time's winding out. It was no time to pass to Nafisa. All right. Courtney Vandersloot gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina keep doing those 3-point shots. She keep missing them. Oh, wow. She gets on rebound. She misses that. Atlanta Smith has it. To Bridget Carlton. To Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams to Nafisa. Back to Courtney. Get it down low to Atlanta. Oh, she misses the layup. Darn. They needed that shot. They needed that shot big time. All right. Sabrina with the runner. May have gotten it blocked, and it looks like Bridget Carlton may have hurt something on that play. We have reached halftime. It is an 8-point game, so very, very manageable. Very manageable game. 44 New York Liberty to 36 for the Minnesota Lynx. Sounds like there's some audio issues going on with the ESPN stream. They're interviewing Jonquel Jones, and we can't hear anything from Jonquel. Not really, not that clearly. So again, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all so much for taking y'all time to listen to the play-by-play as we go through it. Guys, if y'all please could, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I make content all about women's basketball, so if that is your thing, make sure to subscribe. Again, this is very manageable. New York came out with a cannon. Absolutely came out with a cannon. And then all of a sudden, we saw the Minnesota Lynx step up their defense and make this thing happen. Dion says this is a weird walking interview. The WNBA and ESPN have been starting these walking interviews. I feel like I want to say at least for the last 2 years, maybe for the last 3 years. I can't stand these walking interviews. I think they're stupid because the player has to walk so slow because all the players are taller than Holly Rowe, and they can't walk their normal stride because if they do, then Holly Rowe can't keep up, and then she's out of breath trying to interview them. And they have to also, the camera person is walking backwards. And they got to make sure they don't trip. You have just a lot of stuff going on, walking slowly. It's way better to just stand there and do the interview. Like, I don't get it. Stand there and do the interview, and then after that, move on, right? But they keep doing these walking and talking stuff. I can't stand it. To me, it's stupid. It is a recipe for something bad to happen. I guarantee if they keep doing this, something bad's going to happen. The cameraman's going to fall over, or Holly Rowe's going to trip, or something embarrassing is going to happen. Because you are setting yourself up for failure. Just keep walking and talking with these interviews. It's stupid. It's unnecessary. Just stand there and do the interview. Just stand. You get nothing beneficial walking very, very slowly to the locker room, and they have to walk so slow. Because Jonquel Jones is very tall. Holly Rowe is not. So Jonquel has to take real short steps. Real short steps to make sure Holly Rowe stays with her. And this is no shade to Holly Rowe because I'm pretty sure she's told that she has to do these walking and talking interviews. I think it's stupid. Just stand there and do the interview. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. As always, we're going to go to some music during the halftime break, and I will talk to y'all when we come out of the halftime. All right, guys, so thank y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all in about 10 minutes. Until next time. See y'all soon. guys. I apologize for being so late. Sorry. I went to walk the dogs and it took way longer than I expected. Sorry. Man, the Minnesota Lynx have just systematically came back. It's a 2-point game, guys. 2-point basketball game. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry. The dogs are walking slow, so couldn't rush them. But yeah, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I have to walk my dogs. But at first, the third quarter started off with Kayla McBride getting a pull-up jumper. Then Brianna Stewart scored, the only score for the New York Liberty in the third quarter. Then we saw Courtney Williams get a shot up, made it. Nafisa Collier scored, and Bridget Carlton scored as well. So, yeah, in that first quarter, we were like, whoa. The New York Liberty, it looks like they are going to beat the Minnesota Lynx, but Cheryl Reeve worked that clipboard magic. She yelled at her players, and she was like, hey, y'all playing like crap. Y'all got to play better. Step it up on defense. Ensure that New York does not get those easy buckets that they got in the first quarter. And look what we're seeing. It's a fire game. We are seeing a fantastic game now. So we gonna see ultimately what happens in this game. I still think that New York is gonna win it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Has y'all predictions changed at all? Or no? Ronaldo says JJ needs to dominate the paint like the first half. She is on the outside of the paint. Like it makes no sense, bro. Yeah. I'm sure we'll start to see her more down low. I think JJ prefers to be around the 3-point line. I don't think she prefers to be in the paint. But Sandy Brondello better say, hey, you got to get in the paint. You got to get in the paint, girl. I like that they got Courtney Williams mic'd up. All right, here we go. 20-5 run since the second quarter. Crazy. All right. Stewie with the basketball. She gets to the Benijah Lenny Hamilton. Benijah back to Stewie. 3 on the shot clock. JJ with the basketball. JJ got to do something. Shot clock violation. Wow. Whew. Man. All right, Alana Smith with the basketball. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney tried to get the pass back to Alana Smith as she was cutting to the basket, but that ball goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Minnesota Lynx. It is New York Liberty basketball. All right, Courtney Vandersloot to Stewie. Down low to Jonquel Jones. Good defense by Alana Smith. Okay, Alana. Jonquel got it back, but she ended up throwing it straight to Kayla McBride. K-Mac to Alana Smith to Bridget Carlton to Alana to Nafisa. Wow. We saw pass. Ultimately, Nafisa Collier did travel, but like that's their game. That is exactly their game. Fluid. Ball does not touch the floor. That's the type of basketball you want. All right. Leonie Fiebich with the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Stewie to Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney in the paint. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound for Courtney Vandersloot. We're seeing some really good zone from this Minnesota Lynx team. Really good zone. Fiebich for 3. And she gets it to go. Okay. That's a way to break down the zone. Courtney Williams to Alana Smith. Alana for 3. And she gets it. Okay. Bridget Carlton called for the ticky-tack foul against Leonie Fiebich. Oh, we going to see, guys. 2-point game again. All right. Brianna Stewart. She misses the mid-range. Offensive rebound for Jonquel Jones, though. Jonquel fouled Alana Smith to get that rebound. They didn't call it. And then when Jonquel went up, they call Minnesota for a foul. That should have been an offensive foul on Jonquel Jones. That was an offensive foul. Look at this. Look at that. Look at what she did to Alana Smith. That was a foul. And of course, Cheryl Reeve is mad. Of course she's mad. That was a foul. Jonquel should have been called with the foul before she even got the basketball. All right. That was a shooting foul that they called on Alana Smith. Alana did foul her, but first Jonquel fouled Alana. So just a couple of, not so great calls for the refs. Just a couple. Jonquel makes both of her free throws. All right. Nafisa misses the mid-range jumper. Jonquel Jones gets the rebound. And Sabrina in the paint. Sabrina gets straight to the cup and gets it to go. Courtney Williams with a basketball. Courtney gets the screen. Oh, reverse layup, misses it. Rebound, Jonquel. JJ gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina to Leonie Fiebich. Fiebich to JJ. To Stewie. To Courtney Vandersloot. Misses a 3-point shot. That's good ball movement, though. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney gets the screen. Passes it to Nafisa. Nafisa, turnaround jumper. She is fouled by Leonie Fiebich. And Fiebich is like, what? That's a foul? Yeah, that's a foul, Leonie. See, I tell you this. This Minnesota Lynx team, the zone defense that they are playing is really, really screwing up the New York Liberty's offense. It's really, really screwing up their offense. They're getting some shots, but overall it's tough. Nafisa Collier misses her first free throw. Nafisa hey, I should get a redo because she jumped in the lane before I even released the basketball. Nafisa makes the second free throw. Nafisa fouled Brianna Stewart and helps her right back up. Because they are business partners, so they got to make sure that they don't absolutely hate each other after the basketball game. All right, Leonie Febich inbound in the basketball. She gets it to Saab. Oh, now we're back to man-to-man. Now we're back to man-to-man basketball, which means that they will start cooking again. Brianna Stewart, turnaround, fadeaway, jumper, gets it to go. Now, y'all gonna have to go back to the zone now. You're gonna have to go back to the zone. Cause you do man-to-man against the Liberty. They got a chance to really get some good looks. Thank you so much, Roger, for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Says, go, Quita, go. Thanks for your broadcast. Well, thank you for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, the score 55 for the New York Liberty to 48 for the Minnesota Lynx. We'll see how this keeps going. We'll see. At one point, the New York Liberty were winning by 18 points. At one point in that first half, 18-point game, and then the Minnesota Lynx just whittle the lead away to the point where there is no lead at all. So I think it's pretty exciting, man. It is pretty exciting. This is the WNBA playoffs. Anybody can get got. Anybody can go on a run. Anybody can show up and show out on any given day. Anybody. It's the playoffs. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Jonquel Jones has 15 points. Sabrina Ionescu, 13. Brianna Stewart, 11. And Leonie Febich, 9 for the New York Liberty. For the Minnesota Lynx, we have Nafisa Collier with 11 points. Kayla McBride with 12. Alana Smith with 7. And Courtney Williams with 8. All right, here we go. K-Mac with the basketball. Gets it to Nafisa Collier. Feed to Natisha Heidemann. Natisha picks up her dribble. She got to do something. Gets it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Time is winding down. Maisha, nice cutting pass to Natisha Heidemann, who gets the shot in the paint. Nice job. I thought that was a blown play. But Natisha Heidemann makes something happen with that cut. Sloot with the basketball. She gets the screen. Sloot to Stewie to Leonie Febich. 4-3. Leonie Febich. Whoo. That was nice. On that last possession, we saw the Minnesota Lynx go back to a zone. And what beats the zone? A 3-point shot. That's a zone beater right there. Nafisa Collier with the long 2-point shot. She misses it. Rebound, New York. Sabrina Ionescu gets it to Stewie. Stewie to Febich. Febich to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel. Turnaround. Jumper. And she gets it. Cash. Cash money. You better call that cash money. Whoo. 10-point lead. 17 points. 9 rebounds for Jonquel Jones. Kayla McBride for a 3-point shot. She hits it. What a great 3-point shot by the Minnesota Lynx. You gotta whittle away. You gotta whittle away that lead. Kayla McBride has 15 points in the game so far. 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. Stewie with the runner, misses the shot. Natisha Heidemann with the rebound. Heidemann gets it to Maisha. Maisha to Nafisa. Nafisa takes it to the lane. She misses the shot. Offensive rebound. Ball goes out to Maisha Hines-Allen, who misses the 3-point shot. Rebound goes to Brianna Stewart. Stewie gets fouled by Bridget Carlton. What's up, Dave? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Febich is a rookie. However, she's played overseas for a good amount of time. So She's a WNBA rookie, but she's not a professional rookie. She's not a professional basketball rookie. All right, Sunday's game is at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. All right. Kayla McBride with the basketball. Kayla, what a late foul call. Kayla McBride tried to shoot it in the paint. She got fouled, but it's a very, very late foul call. As a foul on Courtney Vandersloot. Kayla makes the first free throw. 8-point game again. She makes the second one. 7-point game. 7-point game, y'all. All right, Stewie bringing the basketball up. She gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina to Courtney. Courtney to Stewie. Stewie making a move in the paint. Misses the shot. Rebound. Minnesota. Natisha to Kayla McBride. Kayla in the paint. Kayla McBride gets fouled and is going to head to the line for 2 more shots. I like the aggressiveness. Instead of settling for threes, you're going inside trying to make something happen. Courtney, Allie Quigley is probably at the game today, but Allie Quigley has decided not to return to basketball for the time being. I don't think Allie Quigley will ever return back to basketball. I think she's basically retired, but she never wanted to say she's retired. So that's what I think. All right, Vandersloot was trying to get it down low to Niara Sabli, but Sabli got fouled by Natisha Heidemann. We got 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 62 New York, 57 Minnesota. Niara Sabli at the line for 2 shots. Niara makes the first free throw. Sabli makes the second free throw. Dave says, is complaining about the refs and says that's the biggest negative of the league is situational officiating. Yes, but situational officiating really does affect all sports. It's a problem in the WNBA. I completely agree. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's a problem that will ever be solved, to be honest with you. Natisha Heidemann ends up with a layup for Minnesota. Phoebich with the basketball. She gets it to Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot! 4-3! All right, Sloot. All right. Maisha Hines-Allen gets it to Nafisa Collier. Kayla McBride passes inside to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa, a little fade away. She gets it to go. Good shot by Nafisa. Wow. Nafisa Collier gets called for another foul. I don't know. Maybe that should just be nothing. Wow. That's the third foul on Nafisa Collier. Miles says Spike Lee needs to high five Sabrina again. Facts. It'll get her going. It'll get her going. That's not a foul. That's not a foul at all. That's the third blatantly bad call that the refs have made today, in my opinion. That's a third blatantly bad call. That was not a foul at all. They fail. Just because players fall does not mean it's a foul, okay? Just because a player falls does not mean it's a foul. Yeah. It definitely, if it was a foul on anybody, it wasn't on Nafisa. Lindy says Sue Blau. Oh, Sue Blau is the head of referee performance. I didn't know that. Okay, Sue Blau is the head of referee performance for the WNBA, according to Lindy. Lindy says need to send her some letters. But how was y'all week so far, guys? This is Thursday. We have made it to another Thursday. What can y'all believe the fact that we are almost at the end of the year? I heard on I think it was a podcast or something. I heard somewhere that maybe it's a YouTube video. I heard that October is the most productive month of the year because people have reached the end, close to the end of the year, and they're like freaking out about like their goals and like stuff like that. And like for various businesses, they have like end of the year stuff that need to hit, and October ends up being very, very productive. Has October been a very productive month for you so far? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. But guys, let's kind of do a quick rundown of what's happening in this game so far. We saw the New York Liberty go out to a crazy high lead in that first quarter. Extremely high lead. We saw the Minnesota Lynx in the second quarter start to chip away a little bit, start to get a lot of stops on defense, and started to they didn't score as much as they did in that first quarter, but like Minnesota was just sort of chipping away and playing some really good defense. For the third quarter, it's pretty evenly matched, right? Back and forth affair between both Minnesota and New York. And it's all going to come down to this fourth quarter. We got 10 minutes left to go. 7-point difference. 68 New York Liberty, 61 Minnesota Lynx. Who is ultimately going to get this dub? Who's going to get it? Who is going to get it? Con Lenny says Ryan Rucco just mentioned on air that the New York Liberty are 0-5 all time in game ones in the WNBA Finals. Wow, that's crazy. I guess I didn't hear that. It's very difficult for me to hear exactly what they're saying. The commentators. I have my earphones on mainly so I can hear when the whistle is called. But yeah. It's tough. Very, very tough. Kate Cook says, I'm new to the WNBA, but my son-in-law has been a big fan since he was a classmate of a current Lynx assistant coach. Thank you, Quita, for your informative videos so I don't have to pester him with questions. Well, thank you. Thank you for rocking with me. Appreciate you. This is a channel that's meant to be educational in nature, and also a channel that's just meant to celebrate women's basketball. So y'all have questions, please ask them. I will try my best to answer them if I know the answers. But Nigel Hamilton with the basketball. Jumper. She misses. Rebound goes to Nafisa Collier. Xanda Lassini starting the fourth quarter for Minnesota. She gets it to Nafisa. They need some 3-point shots from Xanda Lassini. They really do. Nafisa almost gets the ball stolen. She gets it back to Ceci. Xanda Lassini to Natisha. Heidemann misses at the buzzer. All right. Courtney Vandersloot with the basketball. Sloot gets the screen. Sloot passes to Benaji Lenny Hamilton. She gets it back to Sloot. Sloot misses the shot. Jonquel Jones gets the offensive rebound. She now has a double-double. Double-double for Jonquel Jones. Oh, thank you so much, Kate Cook, for the super sticker. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. It's a video game controller dancing goofily under the word woot. Well, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate super chats, super stickers, whatever. You know, y'all are very generous on this channel, and I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel out a whole lot as I, upgrade stuff and whatnot. Brandon Stewart misses the mid-range jumper. Rebound Nafisa. Natisha Heidemann takes it all the way, gets the layup and the foul. Yes. Whoo. I like it. Britton says, this is the type of finals playoff that you like to see. This will definitely go all 5 games. Yeah, and I feel bad for like the start of the game, because I feel like some people probably watched that first quarter and they may have tuned out and said, it's gonna be a blowout. Who cares? But it ended up becoming a really, really good game, and so it's kind of a bummer that the first quarter wasn't as close, because it really has got into a really good game. We have Xanda Lassini getting called for the foul against Jonquel Jones. What's up, Goro? Will says, Heidemann killing it. Yeah, she is. Yep, facts. All right. Leonie Fibich gets it to Sabrina Ionescu. We got 9 on the shot clock. Sabrina, can she get cooking? She has Kayla McBride on her. Sabrina. She just throws it up. Sabrina misses the shot. Leonie Fibich gets the offensive rebound and gets it up and in. Wow. That should have been a foul. That should be a foul on Jonquel Jones. Looks like Alana Smith may have twisted her ankle. Darn. Man, that's not good. Alana Smith is such a critical piece. Such a critical piece. Yeah, she twisted her ankle. That's a bummer. Jeez, Jonquel. Yeah, you really got all up in her. Man, that was a foul on Jonquel. Wow. Man, Jonquel. No, but I'm about to buy the game. I'm about to buy the game. In the little lull period between the WNBA and college basketball, I will be playing 2K, and I will be making videos about it. I have not bought it yet, but I do plan on getting it in the next couple of days. Okay. Stewie, 3-point bucket. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Whoo. Man. Man. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. Kevin is from Canada and says, love this channel. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate the international folks who are in the chat, guys. Actually, if y'all could do me a favor and let me know where y'all are from, where y'all tuning in from, let me know. Let me know. Are you in Canada? Are you in Europe somewhere? Are you in Chicago? Are you in California? Where are you? Where are you residing? Because y'all know where I reside. Y'all know Chicago through and through. But where are y'all from? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. FM says, why don't these ladies tape up their ankles? Because it's kind of hard to move with taped up ankles. Sure, you can grow to like learn how to play with taped up ankles, but like it's not that comfortable. So, JH says you can't call a grown woman a piece, Quita. What? I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. On a console or PC? Xbox. I am a part of the was it like Xbox Master Race or whatever? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Xbox. I don't do PC gaming because then you have to get a gaming PC and like. I was interested in that at one point, and I like downloaded Steam, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a PC gamer. But then you have to get like a good PC, and then you also have to really know how to be like crazy, like savvy with like your with the GPU that you put in the PC, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. It's much easier just to get a Xbox and just call it a day. When I was a kid, we had Xbox 360. And that's when I started to love Xbox. It was with the Xbox 360. We also had a PlayStation 1. So I've had a PlayStation 1, I think a PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and now Xbox One Series X. So those are all the PCs, all the consoles that I've owned in my lifetime. All the consoles. All right, we are back. Bridget Carlton with the basketball. She gets it. Kayla McBride. K-Mac, long 3-point shot. She misses. Leonie Phoebus with the defensive rebound. All right. Sabrina Ionescu with the basketball. Sabrina to Benijah. They go all around the horn. Phoebus 4-3. Leonie Phoebus. Wow. This is a big game for her. Big game. Yeah, Xbox Master Race. Yes. Nathan says Gulf Coast. CAC Kentucky. Raz says Arizona is hot. Yeah. I've never been to Arizona. Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, I don't like the heat. I'm not a fan of the heat. Courtney Williams got the mid-range jumper. Oh, SJ is from Minnesota. Okay, are you rooting for the Minnesota Lynx, SJ? Is the Lynx your team? Have you gone to a Minnesota Lynx game this season? Just curious. Jonquel Jones with the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart, turnaround, jumper, misses. Nafisa Collier has the basketball, gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney to Bridget Carlton. We have Leonie Phoebus on Nafisa Collier, and she was playing some really good defense. Courtney Williams is missing a shot. Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina off the backboard and up and in. Nice. All right, Caitlin McBride to Courtney Williams. Courtney, guarded by Leonie Fibich. Gets it to, goes for the mid-range jumper. Hits the back iron. Misses it. Rebound, New York. Phoebish. Benigni Lenny Hamilton. 4-3. When it rains, it pours in New York. When it rains, it pours. Wow. All right, Kentucky is from Texas. Kentucky, I thought you was from Kentucky. All right, Kayla McBride says, you know what? I'm going to do a 3-point shot too. She got it to go. 3-point bucket, 12-point game. Stewie with the basketball. She gets it to Benijah. To Saab. To Stewie. Stewie tried to get it to Leonie Fevich. Ball is stolen. Good defense by Minnesota. Alana Smith misses the shot. Defensive rebound by Brianna Stewart. All right, Sabrina gets tied up by Nafisa Collier. Ends up traveling. Oh, Goro's from Chicago. Okay. Dave says Xbox killed everything but PlayStation. Eliza says Wisconsin in the house. New York in the house. LA in the house. Chicago in the house. Man, we got the head coach for New York, Sandy Brondello, looking very monochrome today. Very monochrome. I think that's the word, isn't it? Well, you like wear the same color for your whole outfit. Natisha Heidemann gets a 3-point bucket. Okay, little bit of life to the Minnesota Lynx. A little bit of life. I like it. 9-point game. I like it. And you notice that Sandy's like, you know what? This is too close to comfort. I know it's a 9-point lead, but I'm calling a timeout. Yeah, the hurricanes that are happening, guys, I am praying that y'all are all safe with that. You know, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, all the places that the various hurricanes are hitting or have hit already. Yeah, I'm praying for y'all safety and the sort of like it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot going through a hurricane. It's probably really terrible. And I can't even imagine. That's why I live in the Midwest. Because I don't think I could deal with the possibility of a hurricane happening. Yeah, it's tough. It really is. I've been watching lots of videos from different people on YouTube about like the devastation and all that stuff that's happening. I've watched a lot of videos in like the Asheville, North Carolina area, and like it looks terrible. Like it looks really, really bad. So my prayers to all those people who have family members there and are there themselves. There's a lot of people who lost their life, and it's really, really, really sad. Really, really sad. But hurricanes, you know, they destroy anything in their wake. It's really terrible. And now you got the hurricane that's hitting Florida right now. I saw a video about one of the domes, the whole roof, blowing away. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Machiavelli says Sandy Brondello, former WNBA All-Star. I didn't know that. Yeah. Sandy Brondello played in the W. Yeah, she played in the W. All right, so Kayla McBride has 22 points, leading the way. Nafisa Collier, only 13 points. Wow. Leonie Phoebus, 17, and Jonquel Jones, 17. Wow. Nafisa Collier has to make some more stuff happening. Miles says California has wildfires. Yeah. Doesn't Oregon and Washington have wildfires too? Like it's like all on the West Coast. Yeah, it's terrible. And then different parts of the Midwest has tornadoes. Luckily, I guess Chicago has so many big buildings and whatnot that like tornadoes happen in like the surrounding areas, but like it hasn't really hit a real tornado hasn't really hit Chicago. I don't know if it can. I don't know if it can build up that steam because of all the buildings. Oh, nice pass. Leonie Phoebus passes it down low to Jonquel, or was that Jonquel Jones? Anyway, Jonquel Jones for the layup in the paint. Wow. Okay. Nafisa Collier with a mid-range jumper. Nafisa has to get going. Has to get going. All right, Brandon Stewart. Sabrina misses the three-point shot. Nice offensive rebound by Stewie. Sabrina was trying to pass it to Jonquel Jones, and she hit the rim. Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney, mid-range, gets it. Cash. Cash, cash, cash. All right, Jonquel Jones with the basketball. Gets it to Sabrina, to Phoebus, to Courtney Vandersloot. She got to do something. Throw it up. Shot clock violation for the New York Liberty. Yeah, Nick, they are getting killed. They are getting killed. Killed. 4 offensive rebounds. 4 offensive rebounds for Minnesota. 18 for, now 5. 5 offensive rebounds for Minnesota. 18 offensive for New York. Oh, another offensive rebound. Okay. Now 6 offensive rebounds for the Minnesota Lynx. Nafisa Collier. Oh, nice shot. Okay. I like it. Gets to the basket and scores. All right. Sabrina. To Stewie. Stewie in the paint. Stewie misses the shot. Natisha Heidemann gets the rebound. It's a 5-point game, guys. 5-point game. Natisha Heidemann misses the shot. Well, she gets her shot blocked, actually. Sabrina with the basketball. What are they going to do? You got to play smart. We got less than a minute left to go in the fourth quarter. What a game. Let's go. Sabrina misses the shot off the backboard. Ball is controlled by Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams with a little bit of a runner, and she gets it to go. Courtney Williams. Whoo. Whoo. And her dad like, yeah, you can't guard my daughter. You can't guard my daughter. You can't do it. That's ice in her veins, y'all. That is ice in her veins. A mid-range bucket is a layup for Courtney Williams. It's a layup. That's how confident she is in her mid-range. Okay? 83-80. 3-point game. We got 42.5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And guys, We have a basketball game. Wow. What a basketball game, guys. What a game. What a game. CAC says Dad Williams showed up. He did. And his daughter's cooking. His daughter is cooking. Okay? Courtney Williams doing her thing with 14 points in today's game. Big bucket. We're going to see if Minnesota is able to do the unthinkable and pull out the win. I just want to say huge shout out to Minnesota for figuring out a way to come back. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. They were getting killed in that first quarter. Killed. Who y'all got winning? Let me know. Who y'all got winning? We don't have much time left. All right. Sabrina inbounds it to Stewie. Stewie with the basketball. Gets it to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel guarded by Atlanta Smith. Gets it to Sabrina. To Courtney Vandersloot. Back to Sabrina. 8 on the shot clock. Jonquel Jones. Fantastic defense by Nafisa Collier. Blocks the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. It is staying with the New York Liberty. All right. Stewie. 3 on the shot clock. Stewie, got to do something. Jonquel. She didn't know. And it is a turnover. Turnover. By the New York Liberty. Wow. Y'all got to communicate more. Jonquel had no idea that the shot clock was that low. She had no idea. But that was a foul on Jonquel. That was an absolute foul on Jonquel. Great defense by Nafisa Collier, still getting that block. Yeah. That was great. Yep. Man. Yep, they blew it. The Lynx have played a lot better in the second half. A whole lot better. Honestly, really after that first quarter, they played a whole lot better. They've gotten their defense back together. And other players are starting to score, right? Kayla McBride has had a really good game today, 22 points. Nafisa Collier has not had that great of a game. She hasn't. But other players have stepped up. Courtney Williams, 14 points. Natisha Heidemann, 10 points. So, there's players who are stepping up for the Minnesota Lynx. But overall, yeah, they're not playing that great. But it just shows what can happen when you just get certain stops. The Lynx they're getting killed on the offensive boards, but yet they're still in this game. Says a lot. All right, Bridget Carlton inbounding the basketball. Bridget gets it to Atlanta Smith. Atlanta, what you gonna do? She gets it to Nafisa Collier, to Kayla McBride. Time is winding down to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams pulls up a 3-point shot. Courtney Williams misses it. Atlanta Smith gets the rebound. Back to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams for 3. Courtney Williams makes the bucket. What? Dog. Courtney Williams with the big time bucket. Makes the 3-point shot and is about to get a free throw. And she walks off and And she makes the free throw. Wow. Minnesota up by 1 point. Wow. What? Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm like Lil Jon right now. What? What a game. What a basketball game. Wow. Atlanta Smith keeping it up. Wow. Oh my goodness. Whew. Whew. Wow. Courtney Williams. Courtney freaking Williams. Man, if Minnesota end up winning this game, this is embarrassing for the New York Liberty. This is embarrassing for the New York Liberty. Embarrassing. They got 5.5 seconds to get it together. 5.5 seconds. Either give it to Stewie or Sabrina. And they got to score. Either Stewie or Sabrina, either one. Wow. 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 Ice in her veins. Hey, we got Shakira Austin in the building. Shakira Austin in the building with the Washington Mystics. She's behind the bench from Minnesota. All right. Ball's about to get inbounded. Ball goes to Sabrina Ionescu, and she is automatically fouled by Kayla McBride. 0.5 off the clock. And they will inbound again. All right, Jonquel to inbound the basketball. She got to get it in. Oh. The refs are calling a jump ball because they're not sure who touched it last. All right, the refs are deliberating. Okay, refs. You need to not mess this up. Go. Oh, that's off on fee. That's on the FISA. Yeah. That's on the FISA. Wow. Jump ball. That's on the FISA. Okay. Violation on the jump ball. New York to inbound the basketball. Sabrina. Get to the Breanna Stewart. Wow. Stewie was trying to get the foul. They did not call a foul. Wow. Wow. Game is over. They got 1 second left to go. Sabrina inbounding it on the baseline. Wow. Oh. Wait. What? Oh, no. Wait. No. The refs just called a foul. The refs just called a foul on that. Wow. It was a foul. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think the New York Liberty about to win this game. It was a foul. Wow. What an ending. What an ending, ladies and gentlemen. What an ending. This is wild. Wild. I thought the game was over. I thought Minnesota did the unthinkable. But now it seems like wow. It was a foul. It was a foul though. It was. Wow. Oof. Yeah, that was a foul. That's a foul. Wow. That was a good call by the refs, but I didn't know they called the foul. I thought the game was over. Wow. I will say that maybe maybe New York lucked out because they at home and they control the clock. Because I think time should have actually expired before she even released it. Because he had 1 second. It was a foul. It was a foul. She was fouled by both Atlanta and Nafisa. What a crazy ending. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hope we go to overtime. Wow. The foul was at 0.8 seconds. And Spike Lee is dancing. Spike Lee is dancing. He dancing. Woo. Wow. 0.8 seconds left on the clock. All right, so this means that Breanna Stewart is going to get 2 free throws, and she can win the game. Stewie makes the first free throw. Game is tied up. If she makes the next free throw, the game is over. If she misses, we go into overtime. It's 0.8 seconds left to go. 0.8 seconds. Stewie. Oh, she misses! We going to overtime. We going to overtime. We going to overtime. We going to overtime. What a game. What a game. What a game. Oh, it's not over. It's not. Okay, the Minnesota uses, they reset timeout. Now it's 0.5 seconds. Never mind. Yeah, Breanna Stewart, she mad at herself. She's mad at herself. Yeah, she's pissed. All right, Bridget Carlton, 0.5 seconds left to go. All right, now we're going overtime. Now we are going overtime. I'll tell you this. If the New York Liberty lose this game, it's going to be embarrassing. Very, very, very embarrassing. I'll tell you that. Very embarrassing for you to have an opportunity to win, dominate in the first quarter, and then completely kind of forget how to play basketball. Wow. Overtime. I'm just saying this is crazy. But I tell you this, the Minnesota Lynx, they almost won this game. And the New York Liberty lucked out. They absolutely lucked out by the refs calling that foul. Was it a foul? Yes, it was a foul. But still. Spike Lee with all his theatrics. Man. Man. CAC says Lynx shouldn't have fouled there. That's on them. It is. Yeah, they shouldn't have fouled him. They shouldn't have fouled Stewie. Oh man, Stewie looks so stressed. And Stewie looks so stressed, y'all. She looks so stressed. Hey, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. We going to overtime. Oh man. Oh man. This is fun. This is fun. And guys, if y'all are fans of either Minnesota or New York, I'm sure y'all are stressed right now. But as someone who does not care, I just love it. This is fun. This is fun for me. This is fun for me. Because I can care less who wins this game. I can care less. Lee said, now imagine if they would have drafted Angel. Well, yeah. But you can't go back. You can only go forward. You can't go back. C-Dub says choke. Yeah. Yeah, New York did kind of choke. If they lose. Again, we're going to overtime, so we're going to see. But yeah. I think this is fun. Oh, it was off on Stewie. So I guess Minnesota should have challenged that jump ball. All right, here we go. 5 minutes to determine it all. 5 minutes to determine it all. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the super chat, Anthony. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this game is fire. Fire. Fire, follow me. All right, Stewie has the basketball. Setting up the offense, gets it to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel gets the screen, gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina passes back to Stewie. Stewie trying to get it down low to Jonquel Jones. Ball was broken up, stolen. Alana Smith with it. She travels. She gets it to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams, mid-range, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Brianna Stewart. Stewie, three-point shot. Stewie misses. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. I think that was last on Courtney Vandersloot, actually. Yeah, okay, Minnesota basketball. All right, Courtney Williams bringing the ball up. Courtney Williams ends up losing the ball out of bounds. Good defense by Vandersloot. That was Courtney versus Courtney on that one. Stewie has Collier Gardner. Stewie gets it to Sabrina. Back to Stewie. She picks up her dribble. Gets it back to Sabrina. Sabrina got to do something. 4 on the shot clock. Sabrina misses the shot. Just throws something up. Misses. Courtney Williams with the basketball. We got about 3 minutes left to go. Williams to McBride to Nafisa down low, and Fee gets the bucket. Yeah, I'm on TikTok as Quita Loves Sports on TikTok. I don't post that often, but yeah, I'm on TikTok. All right, Courtney Vandersloot. Oh, ends up turning over the basketball, trying to get to Brianna Stewart. Wow. Okay. Kayla McBride. K-Mac gets the ball stolen. All right. Stewie to Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina gets the ball stolen. Wow. The Liberty are falling apart. Courtney Williams gets it to Alana Smith, and she gets the score. Wow. The Liberty, what is going on? Wow. The Liberty are falling apart. They are falling apart right now. And Minnesota. Whew. Whew. Wow, 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 wow. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I tell you, you want to know two players who are playing real well right now for the Minnesota Lynx? Both played for Chicago last year. Alana Smith, who just scored that layup, and Courtney Williams. Just saying. Chicago has a knack for getting top players and them leaving. Rad says Liberty coming off that sugar high from the first quarter. I think you're right. Yeah. Spike is mad. Spike is mad. Panda says if Liberty lose like that, that could kill them mentally. I think you're right. But hey, this just shows you can never let up. Mentally, you can never let up. Okay? You can never let up. Any team can come back. It doesn't matter what the lead. It doesn't matter what the lead is. It doesn't matter. Any team can always come back against you. You got to give it your A game every single time. If you don't, you're going to get got. Stewie with the basketball. Stewie to Jonquel. Jonquel for three. Jonquel misses. Rebound, Kayla McBride. Yeah, Maxine. Maxine says crazy part is Minnesota hasn't even played their best. They haven't. Kayla misses a three-point shot. Sloot with the basketball. Sloot. Gets it to Jonquel Jones. Gets it to Brianna Stewart. Oh, in and out for Stewie. All right. Ball out of bounds, staying with the New York Liberty. All right. Sabrina to Jonquel to Phoebich. Phoebich. Oh, Jonquel Jones misses the shot. Ball out of bounds again, staying with the New York Liberty. Man, is it seventh time a charm? Like they can't hit nothing. Jonquel for three. Jonquel hits it. Big bucket. Okay. Jonquel misses the easy shot at the basket, but makes a three-point shot. Tough three-point shot. Okay. Hey, three's better than two, I guess. Kayla McBride with the basketball. She gets it to Alana Smith. Alana passes inside to Nafisa Collier. Fee. Back out to Alana. To Courtney Williams. Straight up for a three-point shot. Courtney Williams. Y'all, Miss Williams, you are doing your thing today. You are doing your thing. Sabrina Ionescu with the floater. Gets it to go. Okay. 2-point game. 89-91. Minnesota with the lead. Kayla McBride has the basketball. She gets it to Alana Smith. Alana to Courtney Williams. Courtney gets the screen. Courtney still has the basketball. Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams gets to the bucket. Courtney Williams. Oh, my goodness. Courtney Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Courtney Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Courtney freaking Williams. Wow. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday when I did that last stream for keys to the game? If y'all was watching the stream, y'all heard me say make sure that Courtney's dad was in the building. He's in the building, and look at what's happening. All right. Brianna Stewart to Lainey Hamilton. Lainey Hamilton for three. Benijah misses. Phoebus tried to get the putback. She misses that. Courtney Williams has the basketball. Ball is stolen by Sabrina Ionescu, who gets the shot to go. Wow. Now it is just a 2-point game. Wow. Dumb idea. Courtney Williams on the pass got it stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. What a game. What a game. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? What in the world, guys? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Lindy says, why are you way behind? I don't think I'm way behind. I think I'm probably a couple seconds behind. Yeah, I'm watching the fans swag surf right now. But I don't know. I'm watching on YouTube TV, so like it may be some delay or something. I'm not sure. KB says, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yep. Dog. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how anybody can watch this fourth quarter, especially the last 2 minutes of it, and not be entertained. Like, this is just wild. This is wild basketball. Wild. All right, 32.9 seconds left to go. Minnesota inbounding the basketball. Ball gets stolen. Jonquel Jones with the layup. She ties the basketball game. Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. All right, Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams takes it all the way. She gets her shot blocked by Brianna Stewart. Dog. All right, Kayla McBride gets to the Courtney Williams. Courtney passes down low to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa, turn around, jumper, cash. Wow. Nafisa Collier. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Wow. Nafisa Collier, turn around, fade away, jumper. Wow. Big shot, Nafisa. TG with the soda says she's called MVP for a reason. Well, yeah, facts. What a crazy game one. What a crazy game one. This is insane. This is insane. This is wild. This is all the things. All the things. That's what this game is. All the things. All the things wrapped up in one. That's what this game is. Fire. Fire, dog. Fire. Fire. Four ties, one lead change so far in this game. Crazy. All right, ball goes to Sabrina. She gets to the Phoebus to Stewie. Stewie gets fouled on the ground. Good, smart play by Napheesa Collier. Very, very smart. Very smart. Because Napheesa knew exactly Napheesa knew exactly what Stewie was about to do. Smart. So 2.6 seconds left to go. The Liberty got to score. To Brianna Stewart. Oh, and she misses the layup. Wow. 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 Okay, guys. Y'all ready for this recap? Y'all ready for this recap? Y'all ready? All right. Y'all ready for this? Man. Okay, guys, let's do a recap. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap of this game. Let's do a nice little recap. Nice little recap. Woo. Let's do a nice little recap. Game over. The Minnesota Lynx have done what only one other team has ever done in the finals. The Minnesota Lynx, in the first quarter, this team lays an egg. In the first quarter, the Minnesota Lynx get dominated, right? It looked like in the first quarter, it looked like the New York Liberty were just cooking. From all cylinders, they were absolutely cooking. We see 3-point shots up the wazoo, right? We see players just dominating. We saw Jonquel Jones in that first quarter alone. I believe she had 10 points in that first quarter. We saw her get several and one opportunities, right? We saw Leonie Phoebus hitting shots. Leonie Phoebus hit 2 3-point shots in that first quarter. We saw Jonquel Jones hitting shots, more shots. We saw everybody making stuff happen in that first quarter for the New York Liberty. In that first quarter. At the end of that first quarter, the score is 32 for the New York Liberty, 19 for the Minnesota Lynx. 32-19. And guys, if y'all aren't sure, in the WNBA, 32 points in the first quarter is a lot. It is absolutely a lot. Okay? It's a whole lot to score in the first half. But that's what we see. That's what we see, right? So, first half, this game is getting really it looks like it may be a blowout. It looks like we may be witnessing a blowout, but ultimately, do we get a blowout? No, we don't. Ultimately, we do not get a blowout because we see the Minnesota Lynx start to come back, right? So in that first quarter, again, we just see domination, total domination by the New York Liberty. They hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hit 5 3-pointers in that first quarter alone. In that first quarter, it looks like the Minnesota Lynx only hit 1. Minnesota was struggling. They were struggling for defensive rebounds. They were struggling to contain the firepower of the New York Liberty. New York was getting whatever they wanted in the paint and on the 3-point line in that first quarter. Terrible defense by the Minnesota Lynx in that first quarter. Terrible. And then what happens? We see Cheryl Reeve get on her team. She tell her team, hey, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous for you all to play such bad defense. We got to get it together. So what did Minnesota do? Minnesota started buckling down on defense. Their offensive game still wasn't clicking, but defensively, they were grinding it out. So in that second quarter, Minnesota holds New York to only 12 points. 12 points for Minnesota for the New York Liberty in that second quarter. 12 points. We see the New York Liberty take a bunch of 3-point shots, miss them all. They made one 3-point shot in that second quarter. One. They continue to try to get those 3-point shots going in that second quarter. Miss, clank. When they tried to score in the paint, clank. Because Minnesota was starting to hammer down on defense. It was a mix of Minnesota starting to hammer down and also a mix of the New York Liberty thinking like, oh, we're going to win this, and sort of taking their eye off the game. Guys, the thing to know about women's basketball, the thing to know about basketball, the thing to know about sports in general, anybody can get got. If you think that you're going to win a game, think again. If you think you're going to win a game and you're going to get off to a big lead and you kind of like, okay, we got this, no problem, you're going to get got. If you take your eye off of the prize, you are going to get got. In that second quarter, we saw Sabrina Ionescu, 3-point shot at the 3-point shot, miss. At one point, do you say, you know what? Let's pass it down low. We saw Jonquel Jones scoring like crazy in that first quarter. They stopped going to her as much in that second quarter. It was because of Minnesota's defense, but also because it felt like the New York Liberty changed their schemes. It seemed like they changed their scheme, and we saw the results of that. Okay, we go to halftime, right? We go to halftime, and the game is, it's still a sizable lead for the New York Liberty, right? It's still a sizable lead. It's 44 New York Liberty, 36 Minnesota, right? So 8-point game. The Minnesota Lynx do come back in that second quarter, but it's still looking like the New York Liberty is going to win this game, right? Then the third quarter happens. Third quarter, very, very neck and neck, right? We see everybody trying to make something happen, right? We see New York trying to get themselves together. Same thing for Minnesota. Minnesota hit a couple 3-point shots. New York hit a couple 3-point shots. But in the paint, guys, we saw offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offensive rebound for the New York Liberty. But unfortunately for them, they don't capitalize as much as they should, right? And they miss a bunch of shots. Guys, when I tell you, there were several missed layups. And we're gonna talk about the biggest missed layup pretty soon. We're gonna talk about the biggest missed layup pretty soon. Okay? Several missed shots. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We go into third quarter neck and neck, right? The Minnesota Lynx shoot extremely efficiently in that third quarter. They shoot 64% from the field in the third quarter. What does the New York Liberty do in the third quarter? As I said earlier, miss after miss after miss after miss. 38% for the New York Liberty in that third quarter. 38%. Yes, they had more opportunities. They had a lot more shots than the Minnesota Lynx. A whole lot more shots. But does it matter if you're not going to hit them? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if you're not going to hit them. All right. Then we go into the fourth quarter. Now, the fourth quarter is when everything kind of goes crazy. We see the Minnesota Lynx continue to come back, and we head into the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead for the New York Liberty. 7-point lead, right? 68-61. New York Liberty with the lead. And once again, we see Minnesota stick it to New York on defense. Stick it to them. And they dominate in that fourth quarter. Ultimately, the Minnesota Lynx scored 23 points in that fourth quarter alone. New York only scores 16 points. And it was one of those situations, again, where you're getting a lot of opportunities. You're getting a lot of shots. You're just missing them. Again, in that fourth quarter for the New York Liberty, what is their shooting percentage? 35%. 35%. The Minnesota Lynx, 47% in that fourth quarter. The Minnesota Lynx were just way more efficient than the New York Liberty all game. All game. The New York Liberty came out like a buzzsaw, and after that, they kept getting walked down slowly but surely. The New York Liberty was walking down the New York Liberty. Slowly but surely, the Minnesota Lynx were walking them down. Just walking them down. It ended up coming to a head in that fourth quarter. Guys, with 42 seconds left to go in the game, New York was up by 3 points. The score was 83 New York, 80 Minnesota. And all of a sudden, we see a series of not so great plays. Right? We see this New York Liberty team choke. We saw a choke in real time. Real time choking for this New York Liberty team. Real time. We saw the New York Liberty have the basketball, right? They were taking a side out of bounds. It was about 20. It was 20 something seconds left to go. Nafisa Collier ends up blocking Jonquel Jones' shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Baseline inbounds for New York because the ball was last touched by Minnesota. Baseline inbounds for New York. Okay, they inbound the basketball, but they're not really paying attention to the shot clock, right? Right. So we have 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 7 seconds left. You inbound the basketball. What do? You pass the ball to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart is heavily guarded by Nafisa Collier. So Brianna Stewart trying to see what she could do. She ain't got nothing. So she passes out to Jonquel Jones with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 seconds left. Jonquel Jones is at the 3-point line. She's heavily guarded by, I believe that was Bridget Carlton that was heavily guarding her. Jonquel Jones does not know that the shot clock is at 2 seconds. So Jonquel is just, trying to figure out what to do. While she's trying to figure that out, shot clock violation. So, huge mistake. The fact that you are inbounding the ball with 7 seconds left to go on the baseline and no one says anything to say, hey, we have 7 seconds on the clock. 7 seconds. And so you give the ball to Jonquel Jones. She has no idea. And shot clock violation. So you turn over the basketball. And then the Minnesota Lynx have it. And what do they do? What do the Minnesota Lynx do? They call a timeout. There's 18 seconds left to go. Courtney Williams shoots a 3-point shot. She misses. She misses the shot. And instead of the New York Liberty getting the rebound, we see the Minnesota Lynx get the rebound, right? So the ball, 18 seconds left to go. The ball is inbounded to Alana Smith. Alana Smith is heavily guarded by Courtney Vandersloot. She gets it to Nafisa Collier. Nafisa to Kayla McBride. Kayla gets it to Courtney Williams, who shoots a 3-point shot over Leonie Fibich. Courtney Williams misses the shot, but offensive rebound on Alana Smith. Offensive rebound Alana Smith gets the offensive rebound. What does she do? She looks up for a three-point shooter. She gets it to Courtney Williams, who backs up behind the three-point line. Courtney Williams, splash, three-point shot. She's fouled. She makes the shot, and she is fouled by Sabrina Ionescu. So you go from being down 3 points with 15 seconds left to go to all of a sudden 5.5 seconds left to go. Courtney Williams hits one of the biggest shots I have seen in a long time. Big shot, three-pointer for her. She gets fouled. She goes to the free throw line, makes the free throw. Now, instead of being down by 3 points, you were down by 3 points with 18 seconds left to go. Now you are up by 1 point with 5.5 seconds left to go, okay? You're up by 1 point. The New York Liberty, they call it timeout. Okay, timeout. Liberty, calm down. Y'all laid an egg. You know, y'all have lost y'all momentum. Y'all have allowed this team to come back. They are only down. They're up by 1 point. So Liberty, you got to score. You have to make something happen. So Sandy Brondello calls a timeout. They discuss as a team, yada yada yada. All right, so now we about to inbound the basketball. We about to inbound the basketball with 5.5 seconds left to go. The ball is inbounded, but the Minnesota Lynx, smartly, they're like, hey, once the ball is inbounded, we're going to foul. So they do. They foul Sabrina Ionescu, right? And so once again, you have to inbound the ball again. Jonquel Jones inbounds the basketball. And what happens? Ultimately, you know, she inbounds it to Brianna Stewart, where she was trying to inbound it to Brianna Stewart. Here's the controversy, guys. Here is where the refs, yes, there were missteps with the refs all game, but this is the biggest misstep for the refs. Biggest misstep was it was about 3.9 seconds left to go. The ball is inbounded. Jonquel was trying to pass it to Sabrina Ionescu. Trying to pass it to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart was guarded by Napheesa Collier. Okay? They end up knocking the ball out of bounds. The refs have no idea who it's out on. No idea. Because they don't know who it's out on, they're like, you know what? Let's call a jump ball. We're not going to review the play or anything like that. We don't know who it went out on, so we're calling it a jump ball. It was out on Brianna Stewart. The ball hit Napheesa Collier's hand, and then it hit Brianna Stewart's foot, and then it went out of bounds. The ball should have been Minnesota Lynx ball. It should have been Minnesota Lynx ball with 3.9 seconds left to go. But instead, the refs decide to call a jump ball instead. And so the jump ball was between Napheesa and Brianna Stewart because Minnesota did not want New York to win the jump ball and get a easy shot. Courtney Williams intentionally did a violation for the jump ball. So that way, New York can get the ball, but it'll be side out of bounds. So that way, the Minnesota Lynx can set up their defense. So that's what happens. Minnesota, they do that intentional violation. Sabrina Ionescu ends up inbounding the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Stewie goes for the shot attempt, gets her shot, I believe, blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. We have 1 second left to go. That was Napheesa Collier with the block. 1 second left to go. Baseline inbound for the New York Liberty. Okay? New York Liberty's gonna inbound the basketball. Okay, so we got 1 second. You are down by 1 point. So Sabrina Ionescu inbounds the basketball. She gets it to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart goes up quickly for a shot. Whistle blows, 0-0-0-0 on a clock. We think it's over. I think it's over. But it turns out that the refs call a foul with 0.8 seconds left to go in the game. 0.8 seconds left to go. The refs call a foul. It was a foul down low on on Nafisa Collier. Nafisa Collier did hit Brandon Stewart's hand. So foul. 0.8 seconds left to go is a foul on Nafisa Collier. Terrible timing. So because the Minnesota Lynx gave up that foul before, now Stewie is going to the line for 2 shots. All right. So now Minnesota is up by 1 point. 0.8 seconds left to go. Breanna Stewart is at the free throw line for 2 shots. So this is Stewie's opportunity to win the game. Stewie is going to win the game with these 2 free throws because you can't score in 0.8, you know. So what happens? Stewie makes the first free throw, ties up the game, misses the second free throw, guys. Now it's over, right? Yes. Minnesota ends up. The refs end up reviewing it, and they're like, "Hey, it's the ball. The ball is anyway." Basically, what y'all need to know is that Minnesota can't score in the 0.8 seconds. It is the end of the we are at the end of the game, of the regulation game. So now we go to overtime. We go to overtime, and it's do or die. It's do or die for the New York Liberty. For the Minnesota Lynx, they're playing with house money because they're on the road for game 1. They just overcame an 18-point deficit. They're in overtime. So they feeling pretty good about themselves. And Breanna Stewart is still distraught from missing that free throw. Still upset at herself. And Minnesota come into that that overtime and start cooking. Nafisa Collier makes a layup. Alana Smith gets a jumper to go. Right? And all of a sudden, 88-84. The New York Liberty do not score in overtime until 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go in overtime. They go almost 4 minutes without scoring a basket in overtime. It's crazy. But Jonquel Jones ends up making a big time 3-point shot in overtime, getting the game back to a manageable 1-point game. So at that point, 88, Minnesota, 87 for New York. Courtney Williams, once again, makes a big time bucket to get her team up. Once again, she has a 3-point shot, gets her team up. Now the lead is 4. It's a 4-point lead. Sabrina Ionescu comes back down the other end. I'm scoring. Gets a floater to go. Courtney Williams gets the basketball again. Courtney Williams like, you know what? I'm taking it straight to the basket, and we about to score. So what does she do? She does just that. She scores. Now, the New York Liberty, they're like, we got to call a timeout. We got to call a timeout because this is wild. This is wild. Sandy Brondell is like, you know what? This is ridiculous. We should be winning this game. Ain't no way we should be losing. Let's talk this over. Let's drop a play. Let's make something happen. Okay? So they do just that. They drop a play, but the play ends up not working because Benajelani Hamilton ends up shooting a 3-point shot. I don't think that was a play. I don't think that was what was drawn up. But ultimately, she does shoot a 3-point shot. She misses the shot. Leonie Fibich gets the rebound and tries to do one of those quick shots where you get the rebound, but you shoot it while you're still in the air. So you shoot it before you even got down. But she misses that, right? She misses that sort of like tip shot type of shot. Courtney Williams gets the rebound. Courtney Williams ends up making a dumb decision. She has the basketball. It's time is winding down, right? She has the basketball, and what she decides to do is she decides to she tries to pass it out she tries to pass it out, and the ball gets stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Okay, so Sabrina steals the basketball, scores. Okay, 2-point game, 32.1 seconds left to go. 2-point game. Lynx, call a timeout. Once again, we see Minnesota make another dumb decision because Minnesota has the basketball. They have the lead. They're leading by 2 points. They're looking pretty good. Kayla McBride inbounds the basketball. She tries to get it to, it was Bridget Carlton who inbounds the basketball. She tries to get it to Alana Smith, and Jonquel Jones sees exactly what's happening, jumps the pass, gets the steal, and gets the layup. So now we're all tied up. We are all tied up 93-93 with 28.1 seconds left to go. All right. And what happens? Well, we see Nafisa Collier make a jumper. All right, because Nafisa Collier does Nafisa Collier things. She makes a jumper. All right, the Liberty call a timeout because they like, we got to talk this over. We got to talk this over. Let's talk. We're down by just 2 points. Right, we can make this happen. But anyway, that jump shot by Nafisa Collier, she did that on Jonquel Jones. Now, the decision at that moment to have Jonquel Jones on Nafisa Collier, in hindsight, not a good decision. But Jonquel Jones was on Nafisa Collier. Nafisa ends up doing like this little fadeaway jump shot, sort of in, sort of towards like close to the paint, makes the shot, score. Okay. So the New York Liberty call a timeout. They got to talk through it, talk it over, talk about what they're going to do. Ultimately, that was not very helpful because we end up seeing Breanna Stewart inbound the basketball with, again, 8.8 seconds left to go, 95-93. She inbounds the basketball to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina passes it to Leonie Febich. Leonie Febich gets it right back to Breanna Stewart. Breanna starts to work and tries to get a shot off on Nafisa Collier. Nafisa Collier, they don't call her MVP for a reason, for no reason. Instead of allowing Breanna Stewart to get what would have been a turnaround fadeaway jump shot, which she absolutely could have made, what Nafisa did is when Breanna Stewart turned, Nafisa automatically wrapped her up and fouled. The reason why she did that is because she wanted the foul to be on the ground and she wanted to mess up New York's rhythm. Because at that point, it was about 2 seconds left to go. And if Stewie makes that fadeaway jumper that she would have gotten into before after the foul, we would have saw possibly her score and we would have been tied again. So Nafisa Collier, big brain mentality, guys, again, it is smart basketball plays that make you an MVP, right? It's smart basketball that she's like, you know what? I know exactly what Breanna Stewart's going to do. I was her teammate at UConn. I've played with her for Team USA basketball. I've played against her several times. I know exactly the move that she's about to do. And what do? I'm going to wrap her up and foul before she's able to get in motion so that foul is on the ground. Genius move by Nafisa Collier. I'm telling y'all, like it's smart. It's smart. KB says that's magic 1v1 hoops IQ for real. It's smart. So smart. NK says that's a high IQ foul by Fee and the timing was perfect. It absolutely was. Smart decision by Nafisa Collier getting that foul because that meant that now there is 2 seconds left to go in the game. 2 seconds left to go, side out of bounds because they weren't in the bonus. So side out of bounds, Sabrina Ionescu inbounds the basketball. The New York Liberty have 0 timeouts, so they got to run a play, right? So they inbound it to Breanna Stewart, and Breanna Stewart ends up getting to the bucket, but jagging the layup. She misses the layup. Yes, there was a lot of bodies around, but Breanna Stewart had a chance to tie the game up with, less than a second left to go. and she misses the layup. She misses the free throw that would have won her team the game and not have it go to overtime. And she misses the layup to win, to tie up the game in overtime to make it to a second overtime. What? This is crazy. And once again, the New York Liberty have failed to win game 1 in the finals. So that's kind of my recap about the game. Hopefully that all made sense to you all. I wanted to sort of recap specifically the fourth and overtime because I thought that really was the best thing to sort of overcome. But ultimately, the Minnesota Lynx, they tie for the largest comeback in WNBA Finals history. They were down by 18 points, and they ended up winning today's game. The only other time that has happened is in 1999 when the New York Liberty defeated the Houston Comets in a WNBA Finals game. That is the only other time that a team has come back from being down by 18. The only other time, guys. The Minnesota Lynx, the team that does not have the lead until the fourth quarter. The Minnesota Lynx do not have the lead until the fourth quarter. They make a masterful comeback. Ultimately, this game had the drama, had the intrigue, had the grit, all that stuff in this game. All of it. It was crazy. It was absolutely, positively crazy. Crazy ending. Again, 18-point lead for the New York Liberty. And they have a masterful shoot out of a cannon type of first quarter. And they lay an egg for the rest of the game. The Minnesota Lynx do a terrible job on defense in that first quarter. And what do? They go back to the basics of what they need to do for defense. We saw this team change up the defensive schemes. They changed up kind of who was guarding who. They had more intentionality, more hands up and active on defense. We saw zone action several times in this game, and specifically in that third quarter. Several times we saw the New York Liberty kind of get confused because they're going against a zone, and they're like, "Oh crap," It was a mix of zone. It was a mix of man to man. It was a mix of just continuing to switch and make it difficult for the New York Liberty. That is exactly what this team did. And they ended up getting the dub. But guys, there's one piece that I want to talk about that was very is very alarming for me. If you look at the game, right? One stat that is very alarming is the fact that the Minnesota Lynx were severely out-rebounded in this game. Severely out-rebounded. Okay, so let's sort of talk about the rebounding front. The Minnesota Lynx had a total of 32 rebounds in today's game. 32 rebounds total rebounds for Minnesota. The New York Liberty have 44. All right. The Minnesota Lynx have only 5 offensive rebounds. 5. The New York Liberty have 20 offensive rebounds. 2-0. 20 offensive rebounds for the New York Liberty. Only 5 for the Minnesota Lynx. It tells you that even though the New York Liberty had chance after chance after chance after chance after chance in this game, they squandered almost all the opportunities they had. The first quarter was just about it. That was their highlight reel for the entire game. And they squander every other opportunity they have. So many offensive rebounds. 20 offensive rebounds. 20. And they squander it. This is a team that is very talented. This is a very, very talented roster for the New York Liberty. Very talented. However, you cannot give up golden opportunities. The game was yours. You had it in your hands, and you just shot stupid shots, made stupid decisions, and you get the result that you get. 20 offensive rebounds. Guys, in this game, the New York Liberty shoot 90 field goals. 90 field goals in this game. 90. How many field goal? That's field goal attempts. Field goal attempts, 90. The Minnesota Lynx, how many field goals do they shoot? Field goal attempts, 71. Okay? 90 field goal attempts. All those offensive rebounds led to lots of shots. Led to a lot of shots for the New York Liberty. And they miss, and they miss, and they miss, and they miss some more. And the Minnesota Lynx, they make their shots. 71 field goal attempts for Minnesota, 90 for the New York Liberty. And if you're curious about, okay, well, what did that lead to? Well, in terms of field goals made, the Minnesota Lynx make 36 field goals. They make 36 field goals. And the New York Liberty make 34. How do you shoot 19 more field goals than the other team and they make 2 more field goals than you? It's problematic. This team had the lead. They got too high for their britches or something, and they lay an egg for the rest of the game. The Minnesota Lynx finished this game shooting 50% from the field. 50% from the field, and the New York Liberty shoot 37%. When it mattered the most, the number one player on the New York Liberty loses the game for a team. Again, you had a chance to win with that free throw at the end of the game. You miss. You have a chance to tie up the game in the fourth quarter. You miss, which leads us to overtime. In overtime, you have a chance for a last second layup. You don't even hit the rim. This is New York Liberty squandering their best opportunity, probably in the history of the New York Liberty. This is their best opportunity to win a WNBA championship, and they miss it. They squander it. And guys, here's a stat that you all should know that I want to make sure to tell y'all. Did you know that of the last several WNBA Finals, did you know that the team who wins game 1 ends up winning the entire finals? In 2023, the Aces won game 1. They won the finals. In 2022, the Aces won game 1. They won the finals. In 2021, the Chicago Sky won game 1. They won the finals. In 2020, Breanna Stewart's own Seattle Storm win game 1. They win the finals. In 2019, the Minnesota Lynx win game. The Washington Mystics, I should say, win game 1 and they win the finals. In 2018, the Seattle Storm win game 1 and they win the finals. Since 2018, the team who wins game 1 ultimately wins it all. And this team had a golden opportunity, and they shot themselves to death. They missed so many shots, kept rebounding, but miss shot after miss shot. Guys, did you know that Breanna Stewart shot 6 of 21 from the field? 6 of 21. And if you think that's bad, Sabrina Ionescu shot 8 of 26 in today's game. 8 of 26. Missed 3 of 9 3-pointers. The best player, the player that played the best for the New York Liberty was Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones dominated, especially in that first half, and they stopped really going to her. Jonquel Jones had 24 points, 10 rebounds. Usually, when Jonquel gets a double-double, this team, the New York Liberty, ends up winning. But what do? They stop going to Jonquel. They start shoot. They keep shooting crazy 3-pointers, missing, and you lose the game. Leonie Febage, I thought she played well. I thought she shot very efficiently. She ended up with 17 points, 5 of 9 from the 3-point line. I thought she played really well for the New York Liberty. But ultimately, Napheesa Collier did not have her best game. But she showed up when she needed to. Her teammates helped to sort of carry the Minnesota Lynx to the fourth quarter, and Napheesa Collier kind of took it over from there, right? Napheesa Collier, 21 points in today's game. She had 6, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in today's game. 6 blocks. Huge. Big time stuff. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Napheesa Collier, she's on fire. Not only was she on fire, guys, I told y'all when I did my pre-series analysis, right? When I was telling y'all stuff to watch out for, I said that a key to the series is for Courtney Williams' dad to be in the building. Courtney Williams' dad, he was right there. He was behind the Minnesota Lynx bench. And what happened? Courtney Williams has one of the best games I've ever seen her play. 23 points from Courtney Williams, hitting big shots. That 3-point basket that she made, that was the and one, that led to this win. That led to this win by the Minnesota Lynx. And it was Courtney Williams who did that. Courtney Williams, like, you know what? I am going to show everybody how much of that girl I am. And that's exactly what she did. And her dad was in the building. And that man, Minnesota, you better make sure her dad is there for game 2. You better make sure. Because Courtney Williams did her thing. Yes, absolutely, this team is led by Napheesa Collier, yada, yada, yada. Yes, Napheesa Collier came up big. However, the MVP of this game is Courtney Williams. This team does not win if Courtney Williams doesn't do what she did. And as y'all heard, I kind of walked through her big buckets late in the game. Courtney Williams has been on fire. Not only her, Kayla McBride, I thought she had a fantastic game in today's game. Kayla McBride, she is a player who, can be streaky at times, can miss a lot of shots at times. But we see her step up today big time. 22 points for Kayla McBride. Shot the three ball well. 4 of 7 from the 3. This is not only were those players cooking, but Natisha Heidemann. Once again, Natisha Heidemann comes off the bench, gives great minutes. 10 points for Natisha Heidemann. This is a Minnesota Lynx team that they're fantastic. They did not get down on themselves after that first quarter. They were challenged. And they showed up. They rose to the occasion and they made this a game. This was about to be a blowout. And yet, the Minnesota Lynx win. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They're coached by the best coach in the WNBA, in my opinion. And they get the job done. And they were just better. Were they the better team? No. But they showed up. They were the best team that showed up. And sometimes that's all that matters. Sometimes that is all that matters. There was a 4-point play by Courtney Williams. 4-point play. The team was down by 3 points. She get the 4-point play, get her 3-point shot, makes her get fouled, makes her free throw. And that gave the team a 1-point lead with 5.5 seconds left to go. I'm just saying, like, this is this is a team that you just don't know who's going to beat you. You just don't know. Now, guys, the Lynx outscore the Liberty. Hear this. Get ready for this. Get ready for this stat. The Lynx outscore the Liberty 18-3 in the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the fourth quarter. All right? In the fourth quarter, when it was 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, the Lynx outscore the Liberty 18-3. This New York Liberty team should be embarrassed. The fans came out to support this team. They packed out the place. And with the last 5 minutes and 20 seconds with the last 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game, in the fourth quarter, I should say, the Liberty score 3 points. 3 points. It just sort of shows you what this was all about. All right. This is the fourth time this year that the New York Liberty have lost to the Minnesota Lynx. They've only beaten them one time this year. One time. So I just gotta say, man, fantastic game to the Minnesota Lynx. What a comeback. What a comeback. Comeback for the ages. I would say this definitely has to be one of the best games of the year. Definitely one of the best games of the year. And if y'all don't believe me, just rewatch that fourth quarter, rewatch the overtime. Yes, the refs make mistakes, but ultimately the players got to play and they got to win games. And the Minnesota Lynx win the game for their team. So that's it. That's the stream. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Yeah, thank y'all. If y'all enjoy the analysis, if y'all enjoy the recaps, please let me know by hitting that like button. Also hit that subscribe button as well. Guys, that's the ball game. I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Got some more videos coming out on the channel. So I hope y'all are looking forward to that. Guys, we have game 2 on Sunday. The game is at 3 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Central time. So hope y'all are ready for it. Yeah, thank y'all so much for the support. Guys, as always, be kind to people, be respectful to people, tell somebody that they matter because they do. And if no one has told you that you matter, you are important. And I'm happy that you are on this earth, guys. MVP does it again. Courtney Williams, the mid-range assassin, got some 3-pointers to tell y'all. She got some 3-pointers too. She wants y'all to know that she is not just 3-point assassin. She can also hit big 3-pointers, and she hit 2 big 3-pointers. Guys, Zora wants it, so I'm going to say it. Anybody can get got on any day. It don't matter who you are. And today, on this day, after being up by 18 points, the New York Liberty gets got by the Minnesota Lynx at home in front of all their fans, all the celebrities. They get got. So what's better than that? Like, as y'all know, I don't care who wins. I just love great basketball. And guys, I witnessed a fantastic basketball game. What a game, guys. What a game. And again, I'm going to ask you again. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained by what we just saw? Are you not entertained? And if you're not, I want to know what you're watching. What were you watching? What were you watching that made you not be entertained? Because that was a game. That was a game. And with that, I bid you adieu until next time. Guys, I will talk to y'all soon. Again, make sure to share this with somebody. Share this share this with people. Finisher says you can get got. Put that on a t-shirt. I have anybody can get got. Y'all can get that merch at qulsapparel.com. Once again, that is qulsapparel.com where y'all can get their own merch. I do have anybody can get got as a t-shirt. Also, I got this sweatshirt right here. This is the awesome person of the internet sweatshirt. On the back, it says for the love of the game. So yeah. Shout out to you, Kentucky Rick. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Says you matter and much love from your fans. I appreciate that, Kentucky. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, it means a lot. I appreciate y'all's support. You guys really make this stuff fun for me. Like I enjoy doing it because you guys are awesome. Anyway, until next time, I will see y'all very, very soon. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.